Hello Flight Simmers, welcome back and welcome to this very special edition of a full flight video, since today we are flying the amazing VATSIM Cross the Pond Eastbound 2021, and I'm very much looking forward to that flight. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm also a bit nervous, I have to admit this. So yeah, we are sitting here at Chicago and we will take the 767 over to Vienna, and yeah, it is packed here at Chicago O'Hare. The airport is full with long hauls, as you can see. Also a couple of other Austrians I've seen around already, and yeah, I mean, what else to say? This is gonna be an epic journey, I guess, and for me it's the first time participating in such an event, so I really hope everything is going according to plan. And yeah, maybe there's gonna be a very slight or few differences compared to other full flight videos, so I think during the departure and also during the landing, I will rather keep my mouth shut in order to listen to ATC, and I don't want to miss any ATC calls. That would be embarrassing. So there might be a little bit less talking from my side compared to other flights. But then during the cruise, there's of course plenty of time, and maybe I will get a couple of sequences showing you what's the action like over the Atlantic and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this journey. I'm so glad you guys are on board with me today. And yeah, so let's get to it. Right, so here we are in the flight deck of the 767, and there's a few things I would like to mention. So first of all, I'm not flying real UTC time. So my scheduled departure time here for this event is 12:15 Zulu time, but I am flying local time is now close to 16, or it's like 15:30, something like this. So we are doing the real world flights of Austrian flight number 66, and I think that's more realistic. So we can depart here early evening, and then we will get to Vienna early morning. And yeah, I hope it works out, since oceanic clearance is only done on the internet, so I hope it works out with the timings, but we will talk more about this later on, of course. And yeah, we have received the pre-departure clearance already, which is very good. So yeah, we have a flight plan. Initial altitude is 5,000 as always here in Chicago. And well, the easy thing, or maybe it's a complicated thing, I don't know yet. So here in Chicago, you might or might not know, there are no real like sits. So there's only the O'Hare 6 departure, which is all vector based. So we're just gonna get assigned a heading. But we don't get it from the clearance, we get it later on, and then we will follow this heading after 400 feet above ground level. So that's all coming up rather quick during the departure. And now let's see, so time is 20:38. Now in sim time we have departure time 21:15, so that's yeah, a little more than half an hour, but we want to get our pushback at 5 minutes to 9, so that makes it 15 minutes from now. We want to ask for pushback, and so we need to get going and get everything set up. So first FMC, we have entered the routing, that's it. Then we have the performance, which we will get from here. So 118.7 is 0 fuel weight. There's a little bit of headroom there, but in terms of takeoff weight, we are rather heavy, not too much headroom there. And today I'm carrying a lot of reserves, since I also packed about 1 hour of extra fuel. And reserves, alternate is going to be Munich, and then 5.2 is going to be the reserves. Flight level initially 330. At our oceanic waypoint we want to be 350, but we will get there when we get there. And cost index 35, like that. Then departure. Yeah, we don't know the runway yet. That's really annoying. I guess it's gonna be 10 left. I think it's gonna be that, but we don't really know that at this point in time. Then of course transition 18,000. Now the issue is we can't load any wind data here in the 767, which is super annoying. And I also don't think there's much of entering average wind, but maybe we should try it. So maybe over here. Sorry, that was not quite right. Route data and then direction and speed, I guess. So average is 251 at 28 knots. I don't even think we can enter it here. Okay, so that's not gonna work out. Meaning fuel predictions are also not quite accurate now, but I'm trusting SimBrief, so I hope we will be fine in that regard. Right, and other than that, fixed. So our first oceanic entry waypoint will be, I've noted it down somewhere, Safri. So what I'm gonna do, Safri, I will put in maybe 500 miles, and that's then plenty of time to start thinking about oceanic clearance. So that's that, and then we can also, for the departure, enter Golf Charlie Oscar, which is the Chicago VOR, and then we need the range rings of, yeah, actually 5.5 and 8.5, but I'm gonna do the lower one, so we have 5 and 8. Reason is, at 5.5 we want to be above 3,000 feet, and at 8.5 we want to be above 4,000 feet. So now there's a bit of a way to monitor that. Right, and then only the, yeah, now the issue is departure runway. I don't know what to plan for yet. I guess we're gonna plan for 10 left then. And but I think in the Asus it said we're not gonna have quite the full length available. Yeah, so here's our tools. First I can update the weather, see if that's still accurate. I think it is. So it says from 10 left we can expect Delta Delta, which then has 10,093 feet available. Now that's a bit hard to compute right here. Okay, turns out it's a shorting of roughly 600 meters, so let's go with that. And I guess that's due to the tailwind or maybe the crosswind component. We have no derate, so just full power takeoff, ERP of 1.57. So that's flap 5, center of gravity is 25.6. We have to round it to 26. And speeds again are 156, 163, and 170, like that. Okay, 170, and then ERP 1.57, which it is. Perfect. Alright, now let's go ahead and pop on the APU. We will need that soon. Okay, so APU is running. We can disconnect the external power. Now the pushback time is coming closer. I am really nervous, I have to say that. Maybe let's start all the setup here, then we are nice and early. So that's good. Get the window heats on. Fuel pumps, center ones as well, certainly. 680, that's Chicago elevation, that's good. Then, yeah, we just get fully ready now. Beacons, seatbelts, non-smoking. This is all looking good. And yeah, we need flight directors. We're gonna do a heading departure, but we don't know the heading yet, so that's kind of hard to dial in. But we're also gonna do VNAV. Okay, let's quickly run some checklists. Pre-flight checklist complete already. So before start checklist, flight deck doors closed and locked. Passenger signs are on. Windows are locked. MCP is set, apart from the heading, that's coming later. Takeoff speeds, we have done those. CTP is completed. Trim is, yeah, takeoff trim, 4.0. Alright guys, so we're still sitting here on the apron. By the way, just seeing another Austrian 767. Reason is, ATC told me we've missed the block time, which is weird, or the takeoff time, my slot, which is weird because I have the slot time of 1215 Zulu and they thought it's 1155 Zulu, which is weird. Yeah. Maybe I really messed something up, but never mind. He said he's gonna give us a new departure time, a new slot, and then we will eventually be ready to go. But you can see it's still super busy here, everywhere around us. Alright guys, so we finally got a new slot time, and that will be around 22 Zulu in sim time now. So a bit of a delay here, almost an hour. And that's weird because now I've found that in the pre-departure clearance they sent me, they mentioned in use takeoff time 11:45 Zulu, but there would honestly be no way I could have made that. I was just loading into the sim at this time, so I guess, or I'm hoping this is not on my account here, this delay. I think there was a bit of a mix-up with the clearances, but yeah, never mind. I guess that's just as in real life. We just have to be a bit patient. We'll have a bit of a delay, about 1 hour. But yeah, at this new departure time we are still well within the action here, so nevertheless it should be quite fun.
And Austrian 66 Lima, when's your slot time, sir?
New slot time is 1315 Austrian 66 Lima.
Yes, 66 Lima. Push and start onto the non-movement area.
Push approved on the non-movement area, Austrian 66 Lima. Right guys, so finally we are ready to go. Now new slot time is 22:15, so that's exactly in 15 minutes, which means we have exactly 1 hour of delay. But that's totally cool. I guess that's part of the game, flying across the pond. So all well, and now we're finally starting to push. Yeah, some other aircraft here as well. Don't mind that, and yeah, let's go ahead and fire up the engines. Packs are coming off. Starting number 2.
PLM.
Okay, ground American 255, ready for taxi. American 255, taxi and hold short of Alpha, and then contact metering 121.67. Yeah. Alright. Copy.
Okay, starting number 1.
We'll have ground speedbird 294.
Was a bit of a mess up with the lead air just a second ago, but now it seems to be working.
Request push and start.
Stand by 1.
And fuel control. Right, and then anytime soon I hope we are up in the air. I'm just quickly pulling the latest ATIS. That's information kilo, alright.
And Austrian 66 Yankee, new edict is 1410.
1410, that's copied Austrian 66 Yankee.
And last request calling, say again.
Okay, starter cut out. We have 2 good engine starts, very good. So packs are coming back on. Left and right isolation is going off.
Push and start is approved.
And APU is coming off.
Actually, 294, wait for that.
And we set flaps 5. I forgot the transponder, TRA, I think in the US.
Traffic, we push back.
And that's looking good. We have trim set 4.0 already, and then we just have the flight controls for left, for right.
Imperial 971,
full up,
ready, contact meter
full down,
1.67.
and radar for left, for right. Alright, before taxi checklist, anti-ice is off, left and right isolation switches are off, recall is, yeah, we can, oops. Check that, recall is checked, auto brake, RTO, ground equipment is clear. Before taxi checklist completed. Austrian 66 Lima ready for taxi.
Austrian 66 Lima, taxi and hold short of Victor 2, contact metering 121.67.
Taxi and hold short of Victor 2 and contact metering 121.67. Thank you very much, bye bye, Austrian 66 Lima.
Yep.
Cool, so now we are going taxi and turn off lights. Well, let's see, we are fairly heavy now. Probably need a bit of power. Victor 2 is just down there, we probably hold short of that, whatever it is, I think A340. Yeah, we need a lot of power now. Heavy aircraft today. It's getting dark already now here at Chicago at this time. But this means it's going to be nice and bright when we finally get over to Vienna. Alright, 121, 6,
Good day, Chicago 7971 at the Northeast Cargo. We are ready for taxi.
Today 971, what was your slot time?
It was 3 minutes ago, 1303.
Okay, let's hold short here. Metering, good day from Austrian 66 Lima, holding short of Victor 2, information kilo.
Austin 66 Lima, roger, hold your positions.
Holding position, Austrian 66 Lima. Right. Okay, yeah, we are getting there now. I think it's still gonna take quite a few minutes until we're up in the air, but finally we get going at least, so... Look at this.
971 heavy, thanks
Yeah, we can
contact ground 121.75.
see a bit of traffic.
Taxi and good flag.
1175, Vienna 971, thanks for the help, bye-bye.
Austrian 66 Lima, you have Lima?
Austrian 66 Lima, affirm, information Lima. Yeah, pretty much unchanged, winds 10 knots
Austrian
from...
66 Lima, heavy, contact ground 121.75, your taxi. Thanks for patience and have a good flight.
121.75 for Austrian 66 Lima, thank you very much. Okay, 1, 2, 1. Seven, 5. O'Hare ground Austrian 66 Lima at Victor 2.
Done for 141, ready for taxi.
Sorry, calling on enter to whom? Calling on enter to O'Hare ground again.
Austrian 66 Lima at Victor 2, ready for taxi.
Austrian 66 Lima O'Hare ground runway 9 center taxi via Victor, hold short of Bravo.
Runway 9 center, taxi via Victor, hold short of Bravo, Austrian 66 Lima.
Romeo Golf India 77 behind the Finnair 340.
Alright, let's
Alpha,
see. We got runway
Alpha
09
15
center,
November,
which
Delta,
means
Delta.
we need to change the planning a bit for the departure.
Yeah, Alpha 15 November.
And now we
Delta,
taxi
Delta, 077.
Victor and hold short of
Finnair 19.
Bravo. Okay, that's just down
continue
here.
Romeo Echo Foxtrot cross 9 right at Romeo.
And then we go 09 center. And now it probably deletes me on
Continue
the
via Romeo, Echo,
takeoff
Foxtrot,
speeds,
and
I guess.
the last
Ah no, it's still there, 170,
that's
perfect.
been noticed.
Finnair 19 cross runway 9er right at
I
Romeo.
will run the calculations in just a second again, but I think it's going to be fairly similar. Since we're actually anyway at toga power takeoff, so
Sputnik 18 heavy runway 9
Gonna be the
center
same.
full length taxi via November Mike Delta cross runway 4 left at Delta.
November, Mike Delta, cross 4 left at Delta, Sputnik 18 heavy, and full length.
okay, now we're on Victor and down there's Bravo, so we're just gonna hold short there. That's so busy, that's crazy.
Lufthansa 141 ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 141, where are you parked?
Stand Bravo 2 and ready for taxi. Lufthansa 141.
I got you. Lufthansa 141 O'Hare ground. It's going to be runway 10 left at Delta Delta and hold short of Alpha for now.
Okay, so we need to hold short here. That's just before Bravo.
Austrian 66 Lima, continue Alpha 18, Alpha hold short of Alpha 7.
Continue Alpha 18, Alpha and hold short of Alpha 7, Austrian 66 Lima.
Delta 1 Alpha Heavy O'Hare ground. What direction are you facing on Alpha?
Okay, so straight ahead, Alpha 18.
Delta 1 Alpha, Roger,
and Alpha
runway
and
9
Alpha
right,
7. Okay, now
runway
that's a
9
bit
at Foxtrot,
of
Foxtrot,
way to go
taxi
finally,
via
that's
Alpha
good.
9,
So we're making some
Romeo,
progress.
hold short of
We're already now 3 minutes behind the new departure time, so yeah, delays are mounting up here.
Taxi via Alpha 9, Romeo, hold short of Golf, that was heavy.
Speedbird 294 O'Hare ground, runway 10 left at Delta Delta, taxi via Victor, Echo Echo, November, Delta Delta.
10 left at Victor, Delta Delta, taxi via Victor, Echo Echo, and November, Speedbird 294.
Okay, left-hand turn.
Alright, Lufthansa 141, runway...
Think Cargo 7971, holding short mic.
Alright, so now that's Alpha 15 and numbers are decreasing. We're going up all the way to Alpha 7.
Delta across runway 4 left
But there's enough space here now, but
Continue
I
Mike
think he's
and crossing
standing a
4
bit
left
weird
at
there.
Delta, you think Cargo 7971.
Sputnik 18, monitor tower 126.9, good day.
I wonder why we got 09 center instead of 10 left, but I'm sure they have good reasons for it. I guess we're going to see quite a lot of A340-600s today, since it was just released for X-Plane a couple of days ago. A bit jealous of all the X-Plane users now with this aircraft, but never mind.
Spirit 294 heavy, monitor tower 120.
Oh, look at this, guys. Oh boy. Oh, it's gonna be a long night for me. Oh my gosh, okay, but this is, I mean, this is what it's all about, right? Okay, he's holding for us. That's very nice. Why are, I mean, 10 left is like empty almost. Like,
1949
there's barely any
O'Hare
traffic,
ground,
but okay.
Runway 9, let's bring you to 10 left. Runway 10 left.
Okay, a little bit further. He said holding short of Alpha 7.
O'Hare ground, American 1432 is ready to taxi.
There's a lot of Austrians here.
Right.
I think Chicago to Vienna is quite a popular route.
We're holding up a taxiway.
American 1432 O'Hare ground 9 right, taxi via Alpha, hold short of Alpha 7.
Taxi via Alpha, hold short of Alpha 7, American 1432.
Yeah, 1949, runway 9 center, 9 center at Foxtrot, Foxtrot, taxi via Alpha, hold short of Alpha 7.
9 center, Fox, Alpha, short of Alpha 7.
Okay, let's hold here then. That's what they told
Austrian
us.
66 Lima, Alpha 7, Romeo, hold short of Golf.
Alpha 7 Romeo, hold short of Golf, Austrian 66 Lima. Right, we are good to go. So Alpha 7, then a right-hand turn on Romeo, and if I'm seeing that correctly, we can make some movement up there and maybe squeeze past some of those aircrafts, if I'm just seeing that correctly on the taxi chart. Okay, now I'm already very glad that I got 1 hour of extra fuel, although we need to keep in mind we might also need it over at Vienna. But being honest, I'm a little bit less scared of approaching Vienna, since I know the airport quite well, I know the arrival routes. And so I think that's going to be a bit easier than departing from Chicago. Also, Chicago is such a huge airport and so many frequencies. It's just crazy. Okay,
United
Romeo.
1949 Alpha 7, Romeo holds for the Gulf.
Yeah, okay, I saw that wrong now. I saw that wrong. We're just getting in the line here of all the other guys. This is Romeo, yeah. Okay. Crazy stuff.
Alright. Anyone looking to taxi?
Austrian 64 heavy.
Oh yeah, you're right, those guys. Austrian 64 cross 9 right at Romeo, then Romeo Echo Foxtrot Foxtrot.
So now we're waiting here. I guess we can move up every once in a while when these aircrafts also move up, and I think now it's also time to put up some lighting here. I mean, it isn't getting any brighter, and it will be quite some more time until we're up in the air. So time for some light. I mean, that's looking good. I wonder what this does then. Apparently nothing. Okay, quite interesting. Yeah. So maybe it's even gonna be dark by the time we get up there. That's a bit unfortunate. It seems like all the Finnair A340s are not loading in properly. Which is gonna be a matter here at Chicago, but I guess over at Vienna it's not gonna be an issue anymore. All the Austrian 777, 767s and stuff like this seems to be displayed correctly. Wow, what a huge event. So
Austrian 458 ended up back and running.
I expected it to be very crowded, but this is really crazy. That's mind-blowing. And it's a quite long flight as well, so today's flight time calculated 9 hours and 15 minutes. So yeah, it's gonna be a very late night. Yeah, and also previously I looked up what's our minimum fuel for takeoff. And let's double check that.
Contact departure 125.0, Finnair 260 heavy.
So minimum takeoff fuel is 53.8 and now we have 57.2, so they're still getting a bit close there. So 53.8. But we've also already burned through 1.5 tons of our extra fuel.
Wait, remain 09.
Another Austrian 777 going off. Yeah, so this route currently Austrian 66 is operated both by 767 and 777, sort of in the mix depending on the days of the week. I decided to go for the 767 since we haven't had it on the channel for quite a while now, so I thought that's a nice opportunity.
Virgin 38 Delta Echo Heavy, domain 350 F10, kilometer 360, runway 96 Foxtrot, clear for takeoff.
Alright guys, we're getting closer. It's only that bright in the cockpit since the aircraft behind us is having the lights on. And yeah, so if we are lucky, there's just the Delta in front of us. There are some further aircrafts down there waiting. I hope they don't get put in before us. And it's I don't quite get why they're doing this. So from time to time they are sending some aircrafts down to 10 left, which is then completely empty. So they have some guys really lucky and getting out rather quick. And over here at 09 Center, it's a bit of a crowdy situation. But yeah, just gotta take it as it is, I guess. So most of the aircrafts are getting vectored 360 after departure. So I've pre-selected this. Let's see if this also applies to us. Departure frequency is also set 125.0. So I really hope we get going anytime soon. Yeah, block time 51 minutes now, and we are closing in on a 2-hour delay already.
Stop the wind Alpha Heavy, over Charlotte, Willing 9 Center, Foxtrot, on the break.
Dat is wij gaan we naar het centrum, luchtletter van Alpha Heavy.
So I really hope we are next the Delta's lining up. I mean, this Singapore Airlines cargo has been sitting there for a very long time now. Kind of feeling sorry for him, but I also kind of want to get going now. And also this A321 over there, also sitting for a very long time. Okay, I'm just waiting.
Okay, 971, heavy contact departure 125.0, we'll see you.
150 bye.
Yeah, so quickly the before takeoff checklist. Flaps are set, position 5. Before takeoff checklist completed.
Stop the wind Alpha Heavy, balloon 350 at 10, turn left heading 360, lower 9 Center, Foxtrot, on the break.
We are already lined up, Delta 1 Alpha Heavy.
Correction, Cooper, take off, turn left heading.
Okay, now, oh, that's really bad timing. We have a connection issue. Lights are coming on, disconnected from voice server. That's super annoying. Not quite sure what's going on here, but he messaged us. We are good to line up and wait. Let's get the time started. Okay, cleared for takeoff 360. So let's do that. Right, let's get going. Okay, heading 360 initially. We will go there after 400 feet. Power's coming up. Oh, that's really... okay, some other guys have the issue as well. Voice connection has failed. Okay. Okay, take off. Right. That is super bad timing. Anyway, we are going now. Okay, 400 feet above ground level, we turn 360. 80 knots checked. And oh, we use full runway here. Oh boy. Rotate, okay. Ooh, that was a close call. Honestly. What's happening? Are we that heavy? Gears coming up. Okay, interesting. Alright, 400 feet.
Traffic.
Yeah, we are doing alright. VNAV Sorry, engaging of course after takeoff in the 767. That was my bad now. Oh, now disconnect from network again. Come on. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Sorry guys that I can't show anything now. This is really, really annoying. Flight plan. Let's try departure, maybe this works. So now all is just handled over voice, over chat, which is super annoying. Okay, these lights are coming off. Look at these clouds and the sunset here, wow. Not too bad. Landing gear up and off. And after takeoff checklist, landing gear is up and off and flaps are at 1. Why is it not up? Flaps are coming up now. Okay, that's looking better. Oh yeah, that's just the flap up speed, by the way. Yeah, now disconnect from server again. Okay, so I'm... oh, that's really a bit unfortunate. But it seems like everybody's having this issue, so... Okay, we climb 15,000. Back to VNAV. And also direct Rainer, which is the first waypoint. So Lex... okay, never mind, I don't have any Rainer. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go first waypoint now. Which is... this one, so LNAV. Now we should have Rainer on the flight plan. Let's check this again. Ray. Ner. Execute. Yeah, then it's probably Britman after that. Okay, contact now 133.3. Okay, we are passing 10,000, so landing lights are coming off now. Logo lights as well. Just taxi 11,000 direct Rainer. Okay, 350. Okay. .290 knots. So we need to maintain 290 knots, but we are cleared all the way to 350. Okay, that was really stressful. No, what an unfortunate time. Just at the moment we were cleared to line up and wait, all the voiceovers broke down. That is super frustrating, I have to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it's nobody's fault, of course. It's just techniques kicking in. But for now, so 13,000 now. I think I'm going to do some music and cruise mode now, so we can enjoy the sunset, the last bit of the sunset at least. And yeah, maybe as mentioned, I will get back to you sometime during the cruise, but latest, of course, when we are approaching Vienna. So thank you so much for watching up to this point, and enjoy. Hello guys, quick update from the flight deck. So we are now airborne, yeah, pretty much 2.5 hours. I didn't remember to hit the start button on the takeoff roll due to the bit of trouble with the network. But yeah, so now airtime around 2.5 hours. We're currently on Gander ATC, so high up over Canada somewhere. I can also quickly show you a map of what's going on. I mean, have a look at this, guys. That's simply insane. First people are already getting into the European airspace, which is crazy, but not for us. So we are right here. Yeah, cruising along over Canada. Back then we had some pretty weird vectors from ATC. I'm not sure what the purpose of this was. Probably some spacing issues. But yeah, so here we are now, and yeah, coming on to the oceanic area. So we are now pretty much 40 minutes away, 45 minutes right now away from the entry. So Safri is the entry, and sim time we are getting there 2:20 Zulu. Now we have to remember for requesting the oceanic clearance, we need to calculate this back to the actual Zulu time, so that's important. But I've done that already, and I'm also gonna show you how to do it. So yeah, that's the way we do it here. We have the oceanic clearance, oceanic route November today, and then translated into real world time. That's gonna be 17:20. And right, so let's just request that, and then yeah, I'm just gonna wait what happens. And in terms of ATC, it's running better now. There hasn't been any breakdowns now on the frequency, but it actually took like roughly 20 minutes or half an hour until the voice server was back online. So it took a while, and I think we were really unlucky having it just on the takeoff. But never mind. So now we are cruising along. Everything looking good. Early on it was a bit choppy, so I had the seatbelt signs on, but now it's nice and smooth. Right, so that's the update from the flight deck, and I will meet you guys later. Hello friends, welcome back. We have another update from the cockpit, so at this point in time we are finally getting a bit of a sunrise here, very close to continental Europe already. And let me quickly pull up the map. Right, so we are here, just have entered the Danish airspace. We are with Copenhagen control right now. Got another bit of a little bit of vectoring there for spacing reasons, and yeah, from now on it's not far, basically crossing the Danish airspace into Germany and then down to Vienna, and you can see it's still pretty busy, but also sort of the end is in sight here. So yeah, I mean, it's looking fun, it's looking really good still. Some airports are really busy. Helsinki is one of them, also Amsterdam, crazy amounts of traffic, but also basically everything that is on this route here is also going to Vienna, coming in after us, so quite busy. Yeah, and cruise over the ocean has been pretty smooth, not too much to do, to be honest. Actually it has been kind of boring as well. No position reports as such, so yeah, fairly straightforward, just cruising along. We're still at 350. I just requested 370 a few minutes back, but it's not available, only 390, but that's too high for us. That doesn't make any sense, so I guess from now on we're just gonna finish it at 350 since to top of descent, yeah, 760 miles from now on. And there's this guy in front of us cruising 370, that's why we can't climb higher, so I guess we're just gonna stay at this altitude. Yeah, and there's the sun now finally coming up. Very nice. Right, I'm really looking to get there. I am seriously getting tired, I have to be honest here, so yeah, I hope we get there soon, and then we have hopefully a nice landing into Vienna. So hi guys, welcome back to the flight deck. Finally we are in the descent towards Vienna, and yeah, it's been a very long cruise, and yeah, we're pretty much gonna lock this 2-hour delay even on arrival. Thinking back, I could have dialed up the cruise speed somewhat during our flight, but since it's always a bit hard to judge in the 767, I didn't do it. I stuck with the planned 0.80 Mach. So yeah, we're coming in a bit late, but that's fine. At least it's now nice and bright, and that's super good. Weather is fine. Down at Vienna we expect yeah, some winds, 60 knots of wind, but other than that absolutely beautiful weather, so that's all looking good. And yeah, I thought we start early with the arrival planning, and then it's gonna be a little bit more chill later on. So we are flying the Vienna to Whiskey arrival route, which puts us to Neredu, and from Neredu I sort of, well, technically we are flying the Neredu 6 Lima transition, but I do expect some vectors after Neredu to get us on the final approach for runway ILS 16. And looking at Vienna at the moment, it's not too busy down there, so it's fairly normal level of aircrafts coming in, I would say. Nothing crazy. Right, and so the arrival is gonna be fairly straightforward. Look at this beautiful view on the Alps now, although it's just the sort of the outskirts of the Alps. High mountains are further to the west, but looking rather nice. Yeah, and now we are cleared down to Masur, where we want to be level, flight level 170, and we are getting there, and that's good. Right, and then I expect it to be a rather short arrival, so yeah, I guess that's all for now, and then let's meet back for the final. Wien Radar, guten Abend, Austrian 66 Lima, passing flight level 240, inbound Masur.
Austrian 66 Lima, Vienna radar servos identified information Oscar, current expect ILS 16.
Information Oscar and expecting ILS 16, Austrian 66 Lima.
Austrian 66 Lima, speed 240 knots.
Speed 240 knots, Austrian 66 Lima. Alright guys, yeah, back once again a bit early, but I figured let's do this approach together, and then we can pick up some of the ATC, which is yeah, the special part about this flight actually. So I thought it's kind of fun to now do the full approach together. It's gonna make the video a bit longer, but on the plus side, we are likely to catch up a bit more action then. So we are cleared all the way down to 8,000 at a speed of 240, so that's why we are slowing down now. We are on local altimeters 1016, and I have set the landing altitude, which is 600 feet, and also we have tuned the ILS 108.5 on a course of 160. It's a very normal standard ILS approach. We have selected auto brakes 2. We are not too heavy now, nevertheless we're gonna do a flap 30 landing. 138 plus 5 makes it 143, and yeah, this should hopefully make for a nice landing, so at least no excuses here today. Right, and yeah, just 20 miles onto the final approach, yeah, which is okay. We're slowing down now, so all fine. Yeah, in fact, now there's a few aircrafts ahead of us for the finals, so maybe we get some delay vectors here, or even follow the transition.
6,000 feet.
Descent 6,000 feet, Austrian 66 Lima. Right, down 6,000. Yeah, we're still on Wien radar, and then soon I think we will switch over to Wien director, which is 134.125. But let's see where they are putting us. Yeah, but I like to get some track miles here in order to lose the altitude.
66 Lima, director 198, crossing only.
Say again for Austrian 66 Lima.
Austrian 66 Lima, contact director 119.8, call sign only.
Director on 109.8, call sign only, Austrian 66 Lima. Ah, okay, it's the other director, which is also good. 119.8. Wien director, Austrian 66 Lima.
Austrian 66 Lima, Wien director, level speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Austrian 66 Lima.
10701, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, and next up is going to be
202 to metering 070.
Tower 119.4, I think. It's always nice to pre-select the frequencies. Makes the changes a lot easier and a lot faster. Okay, let's see, that's still a little bit above the flap up bug, which is good. Yeah, we are fairly high. We should almost be able to see the airport now. It's a bit foggy. Yeah, I'm thinking about using some speed brakes, but then I'm not sure.
From 202, turn right heading 130, clear LS approach runway 16.
Okay, so still some aircrafts around here.
Cleared LS, bound 6202. Austrian 125, speed 180.126, contact tower 123.8, right?
It's again the other frequency, 123.8.
Austrian 45, speed 180.126, tower 123.8, right? Monarch 701, descent 5000.
Oh, I'm just remembering, I should put on the seatbelts. It's a bit late now.
Austrian 66 Lima, speed 200.
Speed 200, Austrian 66 Lima. Okay, speed 200, then we need flaps 1.
Tango, descent 6000.
So, flaps on position 1 and speed 200.
10701, speed 180 knots.
And coming up on 10,000, so let's put the landing lights left and right on. Yeah, now the 767 is struggling a bit with this RNAS transition here. But okay, I guess we're getting there.
Lifting 199, descent 7000. 10701, turn left heading 250.
Austrian 202, we didn't catch the localizer.
Austrian 202, turn right heading 180 to intercept from the east.
And then 180 Austrian 202.
But now it's
Lima, speed 180 knots.
speed 180 knots, Austrian 66 Lima. Okay, flaps 5 and speed 180.
Lima, descent 5000.
Descent 5000, Austrian 66 Lima.
Austrian 24, speed 180 knots.
0 and 5000.
5000.
And 5000 is also the glide slope interception altitude and also the go around altitude, which is very convenient. And yeah, we should put here 110.4. That's the Fisherman VOR. Right heading 070, Austrian 66 Lima.
079, turn
okay, now that's a nice shortcut onto the final, I think. We're still a touch high, in my opinion. Yeah, so we are holding here this VOR in case we need to go around. That's why I've tuned it here. Yeah, now that's gonna be some nice vectoring on the final.
Lufthansa 199, speed 180 knots.
I think altitude is coming quite okay. Yeah, that's. I think it's gonna.
Speed 200.
Speed 200, Austrian 66 Lima. Okay, that's good. Then we can lose even a bit more altitude now.
811, wind directors levels, descent 7000.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave flaps 5 now.
66 Lima, turn right heading 130, cleared ILS approach 16.
Right heading 130 and cleared ILS 16, Austrian 66 Lima. Ah, beautiful vectoring. See, there's some guy over there, and then on the downwind as well, so that's
701, turn left heading 140,
absolutely perfect vectoring here. And nicely, nicely below the glide slope. So more traffic than I expected, to be honest. I have seen the ATC quite loud. I hope it's still okay.
Austrian 66 Lima, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, Austrian 66 Lima. Oh, I should capture the localizer.
Oscar Hotel Tango, descent 5000 feet.
Did we miss the localizer? I think we might have. But it's okay, we can capture it. Okay, so we are 19 miles out.
Oscar to Golf, Tango India, director, Servus, descent 7000.
Yeah, I think the localizer was not identified back then when we turned, so that's why we didn't intercept it.
Oscar Hotel Tango, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, Oscar Hotel Tango.
Visibility doesn't seem that great, but on the META it was perfect, so let's see.
Lufthansa 990 sind 5000 feet.
Then 5,000, come to landing.
Okay, I would really there's the localizer, perfect, and then it's approach mode, and it's glide slope, spot on. Absolutely spot on.
66 Lima, speed 180 until 6, contact tower 123, decimal 8, bye.
Speed 180 until 6, and tower on 123 decimal 8, Austrian 66 Lima. Yeah, until 6 miles, okay, that's quite a bit now. Cool. Wien Tower, guten Abend, Austrian 66 Lima, 14 miles, ILS 16. Oh, you are kidding me. Just disconnect from voice server again. Are you serious? Just when we are about to depart and now when we are about to land. You are joking, right? You are actually joking with me. Okay, 12 miles out. Okay, let's see. The only tower online is 119.4. I'm gonna try this one. Wien Tower, guten Abend, Austrian 66 Lima, 10 mile final, ILS 16.
Austrian 66 Lima, Wien Tower, servus.
Okay, there we are. That's good. Okay, 180 until 6, that's quite good.
202, wind 150 degrees, 15
let's on the speed brakes. By the way, preservation is done, altimeter is set.
Welcome to Wien, contact Wien ground, 121.6, servus.
121.6, servus, Austrian 24.
I hope the voice server stays online now. That's super frustrating if it crashes again. Okay, 8 miles, let's go speed flaps 15, and then we will also drop the gear anytime soon.
Tower, good evening, Monarch 701, heavy established dialect on the 16, 12 miles.
Speed still 143. And then we can use the gear to slow down. It's quite good. Okay, 143 and gear down. And flaps 20. Flaps 25. And flaps full landing checklist.
66 Lima, wind 150 degrees, 15 knots, 116, clear to land.
Clear to land, Austrian 66 Lima. Right, landing checklist completed.
Wien, contact Wien ground, 121.6, servus. 121.6, Austrian 202, sir.
Let's get the auto throttle. And my aircraft, what's happening with the airport? Okay, that's super weird. Getting a bit fast, the rest of the lights coming on.
Radio check.
For 906 Charlie, reduce 5.
Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here. I think that's some track of some previous aircrafts. Super weird.
Afgek Window Hotel Tango Wien Tower, servus. Servus.
Okay, looking very good. A little bit below the glide. Yeah, I should correct this. Continue. Now we're looking good, quite perfect.
50, 40, 30,
Retard and flare.
10.
And touchdown, very nice. Reverse. And decel. And manual braking, idle forward. I think we kind of missed this one. Let's take the next one then. Keep the speed up a bit. Okay, no, that was okay, that was okay. That was a fairly soft landing, I guess. Flaps are coming up. And now let's vacate. Auto brakes are coming off. And let's see where we are.
Number 701, wind 150 degrees, 15 knots, runway 16, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 16, 701.
166 Lima, welcome to Wien, contact Wien ground, 121.6, servus.
121.6, Austrian 66 Lima. Right, I think. Wien ground, guten Abend, Austrian 66 Lima, vacated runway 16.
Austrian 66 Lima, Wien ground, schönen guten Abend, willkommen in Wien, taxi at Foxtrot 13 via Echo and Lima.
Stand Foxtrot 13 via Echo and Lima, Austrian 66 Lima. Right. Okay, let's get going. Flight directors coming off, auto throttle coming off. And now let's see, Foxtrot 13 via Echo and Lima. Okay, so we go down to the second, that's Echo. Right, and landing lights and strobes and turn-offs, we don't need that. APU can wait another second. Right, also we can put this to TA only and put off the radar, so traffic and weather is coming off.
Austrian 906 Charlie requesting IFR clearance to Bangkok.
Now this is Charlie Wien ground, good evening, information Papa current, you clear to Bangkok, Adama 1 Alpha departure, runway 11, initial climb 5000 feet, squawk 4613.
Okay, and let's set up GSX.
Austrian 906 Charlie can say the squawk again, thank you.
Austrian 906 Charlie of course, squawk 4613. Come to Wien, taxi gate Delta to Nana via Delta and Lima.
Delta and Lima, say again the gate to Monarch 701.
Alright, first one to the left will be Lima, should be Lima. Is it? No, that's Mike. Ah, there's Lima, okay. Almost got that wrong. Yeah, still a couple of heavies coming in. I think some of them also coming from Chicago, by the way. Seems to be quite a popular route on this event. Yeah, I was almost freaking out on the approach when once again the voice server came down. I mean, how unlucky are we today, just when we are on the takeoff roll basically, and on the final we get VATSIM errors here, but luckily it was only a short mistake, short error there, so we were back rather quickly. Okay, let's fire up the APU. Okay, so I guess we can take the first right-hand turn here. So let's do that. Ooh, nice. What's coming in there? Lufthansa A330, very nice. Looked like a good landing. Oops, have to focus on the taxiing. Did he take my stand, or are we on another one? Foxtrot. Ah, 1-3, it's in there, okay. But he's still on my stand, or is he not? Austrian 66 Lima stand Foxtrot 11 seems to be occupied here.
Austin 66 Lima, your gate is Foxtrot 13, that's the gate to the right. You can also take Foxtrot 23 if you wish. Austin 66 Lima, wing ground.
Yeah, we would prefer Foxtrot 2-3, Austrian 66 Lima.
Austin 66 Lima is approved, take Foxtrot 23.
Foxtrot 2-3, thank you very much, Austrian 66 Lima. Yeah, because I think this stand only works when there's the other one is not taken, which is a bit weird. Now we just have to swing around, but I think it will work. So let's try.
Vienna ground, the 10th and 99er is clear to runway and looking for gate F1.
Lufthansa 99er, wing ground, good evening. Unfortunately, Foxtrot 01 is still occupied. The best gate I could offer you is Foxtrot 13.
Okay, big right-hand turn now. I hope it works out.
Foxtrot 13 is good, the 10th and 99er.
99, perfect. Then take the gate Foxtrot 13 via Echo and Lima.
Taxi to gate Foxtrot 13 via Echo and Lima, the 10th and 99er.
Yeah, I think it's okay. We can manage. Yeah, I even have a docking system here, not too bad. Yeah, but the airport itself is not that busy, considering it's still across the pond. I expected a bit more than that.
Ground geschaut, Oscar Golf Tango India, Kilo 16. Oscar Golf Tango India, wing ground, schönen guten Abend, willkommen in Wien, taxi to the GSC via Lima exit 1 at Mike.
Okay, here we are.
Lima exit 1 Mike, call to the GSC.
Finally, parking brake is set. APU is on, so we can kill engines 1 and 2. Now let's see block time. That's gonna be a lot. 10:26. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. Now FPS are coming down. Also quite interesting. And yeah, fuel pumps, seatbelts, and what else? Beacons. Then we will get some power and air on the aircraft. So we have the external power. And I think then we can already kill the APU, but let's quickly set the wheel chocks and then ask for deboarding. Right, and forward entry, and then cargo and cargo. Right, and yeah, I think we can kill the APU. Should be fine. And isolation valves coming to open. Austrian 66 Lima on the blocks. Herzlichen Dank für das Event und gute Nacht.
Austrian 66 Lima, vielen Dank fürs Fliegen nach Wien und eine gute Nacht. Bis bald.
Alright, yeah, last few words. So it was a special, very special ride here on the CTP. First time for me flying across the pond. I can tell you it's very exhausting. It's just a very long day of flying and sitting in front of the sim. But it's also quite fun, and it's so amazing to have ATC coverage for the entire way. And also thinking back now to the departure from Chicago, it was also fun having a lot of traffic and a bit of a traffic jam up there at the runway. Yeah, so I can highly recommend to anyone who has not tried it yet. And let's see, I know there are a couple of other big VATSIM events, so maybe we can catch some more of those. Other than that, only thing left to say is thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this rather special flight, and yeah, I would really appreciate a like and subscribe if you like to do so. And other than that, see you next time. Take good care. Bye bye.